Hey everybody, good Wednesday morning, I believe it is. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. Part of that is I went to bed at 8:30. Actually, was asleep by about 9 o'clock last night. Just I went by Publix yesterday and got a COVID and a flu shot, and man, it just kind of knocked me out. So I went to sleep too early, so I woke up too early. I like waking up around 7, but Ava's out of town, and I got my COVID and flu shot. And I just crashed and went by Zestos and got me a Chubby Decker. That's part of the reason too. When Ava's away, I like to eat at Zestos. But uh, but anyhow, everybody, good morning. Top of the morning to you. I had COVID back several weeks ago. I had a fever for like 2 days. Did the COVID test and I thought, well, maybe since my body's already had COVID just a few weeks ago, I don't need the vaccine. And my doctor's like, no, you should go ahead and get it anyhow. Y'all know I'm 70. I know I look young, but I turned 70. I was talking to a lady in Cabbagetown who's in my age group. I'm like, what the fuck? I turned 70 last week. She said, I know it's weird, isn't it? And we just laugh about it. But anyway, y'all, the Morning Post this morning, if I'll get to it, sitting here at my dining room here in East Point. What time is it? It is 5:40. Look at me at 5:40 in the morning, already wide awake, having my coffee. I got a good night's sleep, though, but I just went to bed too early. But anyhow, the Morning Post this morning, y'all. Let's put the serious face on. By the prickling of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. William Shakespeare from the play Macbeth. This feels more like an occupation than it does a government of the people, by the people, for the people. The word wicked is used. I wish I'd had Google back when I pastored those 17 years. If I'd had Google my little iPhone, I could have preached so much better and been and come across as so much more intellectual and intelligent. The word wicked is used 477 times in the King James Version of the Bible. The word righteous is used around 500 times. Basically, if we just boil the Bible down in a nutshell, is there a nutshell? The books of the Bible weave tales between wickedness and righteousness. The ancient Jewish writers used the tale of Satan and God as the two sides that fought each other. One being good, God, and one being evil, Satan. I had to say this last part because who knows, in today's times, some may have it backwards and think that Satan is the good guy. It certainly seems like a lot of evangelicals have switched sides, don't it? Not only do they love Trump, but they seem to be following after Satan. Yeah, I said it. If you don't like it, poof. My Granny Bradshaw always did say the truth always did make the devil mad. It speaks often also about when wicked men rise to power and how people suffer. And when men's hearts turn back toward goodness, wholeness, and righteousness, people are better served, cared about, honored, and respected. And a nation thrives. On our money it says one nation under God. Where is God through all this? He's hiding in at the local Ace Hardware waiting till the storm to blow over. I guess. I don't know. Who asks all these questions, as my mama used to say? After about the third or fourth question, you'd ask my mama, and she'd just look at you and she'd say, who sent you over here to ask me all these questions? So, yeah. I believe what we are witnessing now on full display with the Trump government is wickedness, and it's on full display. What we have now is lies, 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 and more lies. And tomorrow, when we get up and turn the news on, there will be more lies, 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 and more lies. How does wickedness rise to power? How does it gain control? If history is our teacher, mostly through religion. Religion is a great conduit for evil and wickedness to maneuver and slither through like a snake. Through people being deceived. Through people who embrace wickedness. Do you know that there are still countries where if they find out a person is gay, they will put a tire around them and set them on fire and watch them scream as they burn and rejoice in that wickedness? Are there wicked spirits? One wonders, don't we? Wicked energies. I know there is. You can feel it. It's in the vibrational complex that swirls around us. You ever been walking down the street? I was walking down the street in Atlanta one night, working late about 10 o'clock at night, and there was a man walking toward me on Cone Street. Something in my spirit said, cross over. And I walked across the street, and, he went on by. But it's kind of like spirits are, like magnets. When I was a kid, I'd like to take a magnet and flip them around, and you can't hardly get them to go together. There's something in the magnetic frequency, energies of whatever this is we're all walking in and going through, like negative and positive wickedness and righteousness. Yeah, I don't know. That's an old Cabbagetown explanation of it. Are there wicked spirits, wicked energies? Can they get in our house? Can they ride with us in our car? Can they settle in our minds? It almost feels like the U.S. government needs an exorcist. And y'all, wickedness is different from mental illness. There's a lot of mental illness and people whose mind's bad. That's on a totally different plane than wickedness and evilness. So maybe I'm no expert on evil or wickedness, but I know this much. This is certainly not a decent bunch of people that have taken over our government. These are dark, slimy people who have a heart of wickedness. Some will argue that it only hurts the situation that we're living in now. If Eddie Williams Sellers calls the other side evil, wicked, fascist, authoritarian, to which I say, sound the trumpets, shout it from the highest rooftop, by the prickling of my thumbs. Something wicked this way comes. We are seeing something evil play out before us every single day as we turn on the news. And the evil is us, our White House, our Justice Department, our president. He embodies every scripture. Scripture? He embodies every scripture that warns us of what evil is. I may not know much about the Bible. I'm no scholar, and I don't understand all of the context in every scenario, or the different translations, or the translations from this language to that language, and what was lost and what was not lost. But I understand enough to know in my spirit what wickedness is, what evil is, what darkness is. There is something dark and wicked happening in our country now. And that wickedness is Donald Trump. My spirit has never lied to me or had me off track. I trust it. It's never led me wrong. I know what I'm talking about this morning. Good Wednesday morning, sweet people. I woke up with a sore arm this morning from my COVID and flu vaccines. I had COVID a few weeks ago, but still wanted to get the vaccine. I am 70 now. I know it's hard to believe. I was talking to a lady in Cabbagetown yesterday in my age group. I'm like, what the fuck? We're 70 now. She said, I know, Eddie. It's strange. I'm like, but we still look good, don't we, baby? She said, you sure do, hon. Oh, my God. Might as well have fun with it, y'all. We're alive. Just go laugh. Yeah, you getting old. Get your old ass up and get busy somewhere today. Enjoy life. You could be dead. Could be in an ICU unit somewhere this morning fighting and wishing you could be up and kicking and around. So anyhow, following after evil brings death to people. Note to people this morning who may read this. Don't follow after wickedness. Good day. The picture over on my Facebook page. Wickedness. When wickedness is in power, yesterday. Let's hear it. Yeah.